Okay, Kevin's Cottage, end of week 34, 35. As you can see, the cottage has been moved, as I said in the last video, from the side of the Wolf Dock over to Tom's Dock, which is 2 houses away from the Wolf Dock. So you can see we've got the Sea-Doo strapped to the back. Take a walk up. Done quite a bit of work in the last couple of weeks. So if you take a look at the back of the boat right now, those stiffeners that were in the last video are holding the new piece of metal that we showed you in the last video, big square beam. So that's been cut to fit the back of the boat, and you can see the tabs. Those are going to be bolted on tomorrow, and then that rusty piece of metal on the back is just holding it straight because we cut so much out it actually started bending the opposite direction. So once we get that bolted in, then we'll cut the rusty metal off of the back and then take the stiffeners off, and then we're ready to mount the swim platform on the back of that new steel there. So you see that. Also, just today, I just got the side of the boat cut out, so it gives you a pretty good idea how that's going to look. We're going to cat the sides off, of course. Mrs. Doubtfire, my mom, is coming tomorrow, so I wanted to make it safe for her to be able to walk on, not climb up ramps and everything else to get in here. So we'll be taking care of that over the next few weeks, the welding part. Let me show you the door. Let me close it here. So I'll stand back and to show you Andy's door. So all painted red. So we'll have a few red accents all over the whole boat. New handles, lock, put back on. So coming in, you're going to see a bunch of change. Put some carpets down. It's kind of livable in here now, so I'll show you the mechanical room. So the mechanical room, got it. It was wood walls, of course. Caulked it all and painted the walls and the ceiling 2 coats, and then just put a second coat of industrial paint on the floor. Basically, I'm not worried about the floor in there. Just with all the mechanical stuff, I wanted to make sure that the floor was epoxied so that any leaking water doesn't, rust. You know what's happened there. Coming into the bedroom, let me open these doors here. I got the closet. Got the closet stuff, all my tools in there, but the closet materials are all on there, so it's giving me some additional shelves to get everything stowed away, so I don't have to see the tools all the time. I just got that crossbar across the top right now just to give me extra hanging space. That is where, in between the shelves, is where the stacking washer and dryer is going to go. So we'll walk into the main room here, and went to Niagara Falls and picked up this beauty, Butcher Block Island. My cousins and I like all the Irish on it. It was bought, I bought it from a used dealer. He didn't have a whole bunch of information on it, but I'm hoping that with some inquiry, we'll find out at least who he bought it from, and then hopefully get some information from that point. If you take a look around, you'll see tile on the backsplash there. It's kind of hard to see everything, behind the coffee maker. I'll spin around here, and the biggest change is behind the pellet stove, so you can get a good idea what that tile looks like. They're big sheets of tile. They're 12 by 24, I think, but it needs to be grouted yet, so that's the only thing I've left to do on this, is to give that a good grouting. I've got color grout for it. And then basically that's done. You see some doorstop leaning up there. Still have to, I'll show you back there, still have to do some doorstop and finish the floor back here now that the door's in. I've got to pick up trim in a couple of days and trim out both sides of that door. So I got to finish the floor, finish the trim, and then once that's done, then I can go ahead and finish the ceiling. And then basically all of the interior stuff is done except for painting on the doors. Bernie, my plumber, my water guy, John, will all be here next week. So, you know, everybody's on board to get plumbing fixtures and water set up. Anyway, that's the end of week 34, 35. You know what? Stay tuned.